Melamed family, we are back again with another episode of Don't Let the White Coat Fool Ya. I am Dr. Sharon Dixon here with my friend
Dr. Norma Mobley, and we are so glad to be with you again.
Yes.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. We love having you along this journey with us as we talk about the things that affect us as Black women in medicine and affect the communities that we serve. Mm-hmm. So today, we are going to talk about one of those areas that seems to be taboo in the Black community.
Oh, I bet I can guess.
Health.
Yeah.
Mental health. Wow. Well, I think a lot of it really isn't about us ignoring or not looking at mental health as an issue in our communities, but it's just that it has been something that we've had to deal with for years and years and years. And the way we've dealt with that is to suppress whatever's bothering us and to show that strength, especially Black women. Mm-hmm. Nobody believes that we are in pain.
Right.
Nobody believes that we really are depressed or having issues because we've had to hide that a long times. Mm-hmm. And so that's what we want to talk about today is I've got some notes for mental health for people of color.
All right then, girl, let's hear it.
So I want first to talk about knowing that our feelings are valid. And we have to recognize that if we are feeling something's not going right in our lives, it's okay to say that. And we should acknowledge it. Now, I'm saying that, but when my kids say to me, Mom, I'm depressed or I have a right to feel sad or whatever, they know I'm all over them about, okay, get your big girl panties on and come on now. We've been in this space too long.
When you first started out, I said a lot of it is generational because I believe the younger generation right now, they really speak out about it.
And talk about prioritizing their peace. We keep talking about it. I didn't know anything about prioritizing my peace, and I thought that happened later in life. You don't prioritize your peace when you're just starting on the journey. Mm-hmm. But yes, they are serious about it.
Right.
So I'm learning that. I'm learning that stress, anger, sadness, all of those are valid things to have in your life, and you shouldn't just pack them away because nobody should see that. I think it's part of why Black women struggle is because nobody believes that we have those feelings.
Right.
That we experience those feelings.
Not only that, but even we ourselves don't believe it's okay for us to have those feelings.
That's right.
Or to show that we're experiencing those feelings.
And if we are, not for long.
Right.
You got about this amount of time to have that feeling, then you've got to move on. Mm-hmm. But that isn't always okay. You don't have to be strong all the time.
Really?
We have to be okay with that too.
Really?
Well, everybody thinks we should be.
So you're right. A lot of times, I'm just going to use myself. Things that are going on, I feel like, well, if I don't do it, it's not going to get done. Right. But that's not really true. Life will go on because guess what? If you don't take care of yourself and address those things, they will manifest as other symptoms or other ailments, migraine headaches, or your blood pressure going up, or abdominal pain. You'll start having some physical ramifications from it.
Right. That's why we have to recognize that strength can look like rest.
Yes.
Strength can be tears. Strength can be talking about it. So that we don't see those physical manifestations that you just talked about. So that's really important. And then this whole thing about rest, how important that is, going on vacations, whether it's a short staycation or a long vacation or just some peace.
Look, or a daycation.
A daycation.
Just let me hide away, go get a massage and stay in a nice hotel room and nobody knows where I am.
Right. And realizing taking that time for yourself, rest is not laziness. It's recuperation. It's revitalization. So important to incorporate rest into our lives.
I have a sister who used to tell me, girl, when are you going to sit down? Resting is underrated. You need to get some.
Right. Oh my gosh. Well, also, knowing that for us as professionals in this business of medicine of life and death, really, sharing that with our patients is a part of what we need to do. Even the young ones that we take care of,
That's true.
Helping them to learn coping skills, asking them questions. What do you do when? How do you feel when? Is important for us to incorporate into the work we're doing, whether they're children or adults, because I think we need to get into the mindset of thinking about what's preventative in mental health wise. So when this happens, I should probably just take 5 seconds, take a couple of breaths before I say something. But those are learned behaviors. Those are things we have to incorporate into the way we interact with one another, so that we're not popping off at somebody, or we're not so angry that we can't use our words.
And you're not responding out of emotion.
And, so important. So important. I do that. I respond right out of emotion, and I get worried going, I probably shouldn't have said that.
Once those words get out there, though.
They're out there. So, that brings up another important point. I heard someone say, you can, and I think I've said this to my children, you can type up something, they're busy typing up whatever they're going to say in response, and they're responding in real time on their social media.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, don't send.
Right.
Hold it for 24 hours. I've had people tell me that, just you can write it out, but don't send it. Just wait. And then sometimes you don't want to even say that anymore.
And my mother, she is so wise. She used to tell me in regard to just handling dynamics between me and my sisters. And she would say, well, what you said was right, but you didn't have to say it right then, because in the heat of the moment, the person who's receiving that, they're not ready to receive it.
Right.
You don't always have to say it right then.
Oh, I love that. I love that. And that's a good segue into how our families respond to each other. Because I've had that same thing said to me. Well, Mama, you just didn't have to say it that way or then. Like, oh, Lord, there's always some disclaimer. I can't say it when I want to say it or how I want to say it. But feelings are feelings, and recognizing that. But it's the same thing, I think, in community. Even us among our girlfriends or among our physician girlfriends, of how can we share with each other and help us get through difficult times, even whether it's in our business itself or in transitioning from one part of the kind of work we do to the next kind of work we do. How can we do that together, and have some conversations that help us transition through easily.
Well, simply sharing like we're doing right now, and how we'd like for you to do as well. Please feel free to comment. We love having your comments, and we will respond. And let us know what you think. Let us know what you feel. Maybe there's something that you can share with us that we can share with the community at large, or maybe there's a question you have that we can reach out to you and see if we can help you along with that.
Right, because if we do this together as a community of women, doctors, Black folks, we really can help each other make a difference in how our mental health shows up.
That's right.
Yeah. So glad to have this time with you today to talk about this. And we're going to keep talking about what does mental health mean to us, and how can we make sure that the lives we're living are lived fully.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mental wellness is paramount.